What's going on, everybody? Josh Engleman here for Stokastic.com, back again with the NBA DFS contenders on DraftKings for Thursday, February 2nd. Now be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Follow me on Twitter at Josh Engleman. That is the only place you're going to get updates to my sim results, and it's the place where I want your questions. Find the thread with these videos in it, this one and the FanDuel version, and hit me up. What do you like? What do you dislike? If you have any questions for today's slate, that is the place that you should ask. Now, we also are sponsored by BetMGM. If you would like to get one free month of Stokastic Plus Platinum, just one, and up to $1,000 in first bet insurance, you're in luck. There's a link in the description below that'll let you do that. Now, we're going to round out the bottom of my top 10 with Donte DiVincenzo, Aaron Nesmith, Buddy Hield, Darius Garland, and Zach LaVine on the outside looking in. Who will be my favorites? My top 5 plays for today? It's time to find out. First up at number 5, we're going all the way to the top because we have a ton of value today. LUKA DONCIC here, number 5, point guard eligible, 12,300, projected for 68. The goal is 68. He's in the optimal lineup 18% of the time. I gave him 37 minutes. No reason to suspect he can't do that. They're 4.5-point favorites against the Pels, which means you could get upwards of 40 for LUKA, and it wouldn't be all that surprising. 1.8 fantasy points per minute in this spot for LUKA. 38% usage. We still have no Christian Wood in these parts. 34.9 real points. Call it 35 if you'd like. 11 rebounds, 9 assists. Very, very live for a triple-double today. Oh, by the way, and 2 stocks. He's the highest projected guy on the slate for me, and because of the amount of value that we have out there, I think he's easy to get to. Or you can save a little bit, go a little bit more balanced, go Donovan Mitchell, point guard, shooting guard eligible, just 8,100, projected for 45. The goal's 47. He's in the optimal lineup 18% of the time. We'll start here. Competitive matchup against Memphis. They may be down Desmond Bane, we shall see, but Cleveland's 5-point favorites here at home. This is a massive pace-up spot for the Cavs. They gain 3 possessions over their average. Mitchell's going to play 35 minutes. He's like a 1.25 fantasy point per minute guy, 31% usage, almost 28 real points, 4.5 boards, 4.5 assists, close to 2 stocks. I don't know why he's 8,100. That price tag is way too low for today, and that's why you see him show up at number 4. Even on a day that unlocks the upper tier, Donovan Mitchell is still a value at 8,100. And now we take the giant step up in tier to the Warriors. Jordan Poole in at number 3. Point guard, shooting guard eligible, 6,500. Projected for 41. Goals 39.5. Optimal lineup 28% of the time. The ongoing assumption right now is that we're going to have no Steph, Clay, Draymond, or Wiggins. The Warriors are 11.5-point favorites. Sorry, underdogs. 11.5-point underdogs in Denver, which makes that whole setup make sense. Which means 36 minutes here for Jordan Poole. 1.1 fantasy points per minute. 35% usage for Poole with those guys off the floor. 28.5 real points, 4 assists, 3 boards, and a steal. Jordan Poole at 6,500 is priced as if those guys are playing. He is a very different player when they're not. You got to go to Poole, but he's not even the best option on his team, and it's not close either. In at number 2, but a virtual tie for the top spot, it's Jonathan Kuminga. Power forward eligible, just 3,700, projected for 28. The goal's 25.5. He's in the optimal lineup 37% of the time. We saw all of these guys sit on January 20th, and we saw Kuminga get a start, played relatively big minutes. I got him in for 30 here. He's a 0.9-ish fantasy point per minute guy, 21% usage, 14.5 points, 5 boards, 3 assists, and a stock and a half. Again, it's not the best matchup against Denver, but Jonathan Kuminga is also priced like he's going to play 16 minutes and not double that. So this one is very, very easy. He's an incredible value play. Whoever is starting for the Warriors is going to look like, at bare minimum, a solid play, probably good, upwards of elite. Jonathan Kuminga at 3,700, as long as he's starting, doesn't have a lot of path to failure. Now, before we get to the number 1 contender, one last reminder to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Follow me on Twitter at Josh Engleman. I want your questions. I want to know what you like and don't like about this show. It's out there for you guys. Find the link for this one. I'll post it. It'll be up in like an hour. It's 8:30 now. You'll see it by 9:30. Hit me up with any questions you have. And then go sign up at BetMGM if you can. Link in the description. A free month of Stokastic Plus Platinum gets you behind the paywall and up to $1,000 in first bet insurance. The other guy at the top is JEROME, my number one contender. Point guard eligible, flat 3K, projected for 26.5. The goal is just 22. He's in the optimal lineup 37% of the time. Started and played massive minutes on the 20th. I only gave him 32 here, but if it's even remotely competitive, I think you can get upwards of 36. It shouldn't matter. 0.8 fantasy points per minute, 17% usage, 13 points, 4.5 assists, 3.5 boards, and a stock. Whether it's JEROME, KUMINGA, or going to JEROME and KUMINGA at the same time, the value here with those guys out, impossible to ignore. Changes the entire scope of the slate. Are they going to be popular? Absolutely. Should they be popular? Absolutely. This is as good a chalk as you're going to find. Don't overlook it. JEROME is your number one contender. Alrighty, folks, that will do it. Those are my NBA DFS contenders on DraftKings for Thursday, February 2nd. There's a FanDuel version around here somewhere, so check it out. Good luck tonight, everybody. Win some money. We are back again tomorrow morning for another edition of the Contenders.